Never mind me, just checking up on you. Oh my, you've been busy.
Do you like it? It's my book. It's called The Star Child.
Look at all those colors.
Those are the stars in the sky. The big blue one is Star Child.
Very original. Most children would paint a kitty cat or their favorite doll. I know. Why don't you paint Miss Alessandra?
She won't pose. She's shy.
She doesn't look shy.
You're silly, Mom, but she really is shy. She told me.
She talked to you?
She whispers because she's shy. I already told you that.
Sweetie, why do all your stuffed animals have Band-Aids on them?
They were in a fight, but they're fine now. The Star Child helped them.
Very imaginative. How about you tell me more about your book?
It's about a star that fell to the earth and becomes a little kid. She has magical powers because she comes from a star.
What are those two big purple circles?
Those are her eyes. They glow in the dark like stars. Kind of like this. I call them purples.
So purple.
They come out when the music gets faster.
And who's that funny fellow?
He's not funny. He's mean, pointy star. He has 5 points, see? And the points throw lightning stuff at you. He's bad and wants to be the king of everyone. Star Child wants to help people, and Pointy Star wants to hurt them.
Interesting.
Do you really, really like it?
It's so imaginative, and I really like all the different blues.
I just love blue. It's a smiling color. Blues make me happy.
You're a funny one with your stars and imagination. Dinner in a few minutes. I don't have any blues on the table, but I have lots of greens.
Greens are yummy.
Maybe you should paint that.
I will, when I see green. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't.
Oh, that imagination. Make sure to wash off your colored fingers before dinner.
I wish you saw the colors, not just on fingers. Once, there was a star who fell from the sky. She landed in the forest, which was scary. It was night. But she could see because her eyes glowed. She had superpowers. She would always be a good star. She wouldn't use her powers to do bad things. She was fall to earth by a bad star. The bad star wanted her powers. But she wasn't afraid of him. She wasn't afraid of anyone.
Many friends. They would love her forever because she gave them light from the stars. So after they get rid of the evil star, there's a celebration. The violins kind of flow, you know, like long scarves. Then, listen to when French horns enter. They're like bursts of light until it gets so light you can't see the scarves anymore. Can you see it?
I never know what you mean about scenes. It's music. You hear it.
You're not just listening. Now, you're going to enter as a star princess. And then, the elephants.
Who's gonna be an elephant?
Jessica!
That will never happen.
I know. Anyways, then everyone dances and that's the final scene. Aiden's going to film it today. Who knows? Maybe it will be a media sensation.
Nina just wants out. She says the story is too babyish for her.
But I changed it. I got rid of the evil star and made everyone princesses. Jess wanted to be the evil princess and I let her do it, even though I thought you would be a better choice.
What?
Never mind. This is the painting for the background for the final scene. Do you like it?
I don't know. You're doing your weird thing again. It's all squiggly lines and blotches.
It's the sky, rejoicing, all smiles and happiness. You can't see that?
No.
Oh. Better hurry up with the crown. Jess and Aiden will be here soon.
I don't want a crown. I want lightning bolts and dragons. Can't we have an ending with a huge battle? Where princesses fly on dragons and lightning bolts are shot from their crowns? Now that would be awesome.
That's a lot of special effects. My budget's $25.50, remember? That just covers the paints for the backgrounds.
We're here.
I'm ready for you. Listen to this. This is where we'll have the final procession of the stars.
Did you put on the dragons? Even Jessica and Marielle said there should be dragons. Then I can slay one and make an offering to you. What a cool moment that would be. First, a dragon tries to set me on fire. But I have this antidote.
Aiden, shh! My budget doesn't include dragons.
I'm built from Dragon Creator, Dragon Annihilator, Dragon
Eden, quiet.
But
This is lame. It's just like our dance cycle. No blood, no heads being chopped off, just some silly circles with streamers. I like the idea of making up battles and having a sword fight.
with dragons.
I'm talking here. There is no way, no how, I'll let myself be filmed looking like a 5-year-old at a birthday party. My Disney princess days are done.
But we rehearsed all month.
And I requested changes. If there's no battle, there's no Jessica. I don't want to be looked at as some nerd who's only fit for the Lego Club.
I'm in the Lego Club.
Which so works for you, Aiden. Anyway, volleyball tries are tonight. So if I make the team, which I will because I always do, I won't have any time.
We could finish the last scene today.
Nope, not without a battle.
Wait, what if we become zombie stars? Do stars have brains? And if zombies eat star brains, do they become supernova?
Aiden!
I am so not a zombie. Listen, 8th grade is coming up, and it's kind of a rehearsal for high school, you know? I'm going to be 14 in October, and I'm not going to do anything that will jeopardize my standing and put me in the land of the nerds. If I go viral on social media, it'll be because of my awesome serve in volleyball. Speaking of which, you should all try out. It seriously gives you good credit to jocks. Or you could support me by being a booster. That's easy. All verses do is scream, you know? Go Tigers, go!
Jess, you know Iris has a hard time with noises.
Oh yeah, sorry Iris. To make it up to you, let me give you some advice. Drop the JoJo Siwa look. You'll fit in there.
Who's that?
She can see Jess like picking wrong stock.
Who's that? Coming, Mario?
I guess you're making a choice here.
Sorry, Alice, but now that they're gone, we're free to do whatever our little dragon-eyed desire. Get it?
No. Maybe I'll turn the movie into a storybook. That way there can only be one director and I can be in charge.
In that case, if you don't need me, I sort of...
Have to go?
Juanita's having an end of summer Dungeons and Dragons party, and I said I couldn't come because our prom is due first. But now that nothing's going on,
Go! It'll be fun for you.
thanks. But if you change your mind or need me,
Bye, Aiden.
Good morning, hello, and welcome back to Oakwood Middle School. I'd like to give a very warm welcome to our new 6th graders. And remember, kindness is our motto, so please 7th and 8th graders, greet them with a big smile. Today's lunch is chicken nuggets. There's volleyball practice after school. Sign-ups for the Lego Club, the Chess Club, and the Drama Club are in the cafeteria. We encourage you to share your school spirit and join an activity. Also, the volleyball team's first game is Friday, so go Tigers! Let's make it a great first day.
welcome to
Art Basics. I'm your teacher, Mr. Monet. Yes, I'm new here, and I'm excited to get started. Now, you may think that this class is your easy A, and it might be, if you turn your work in a timely manner, follow instructions, and are respectful. What you can expect over the next few weeks. First, you'll learn to draw realistically. Today's apple should look like an apple. Then we will move on to shading, how to make your objects look three-dimensional. Finally, we will end with a collage. More about that later. I like dropping music to keep your minds clear. You may talk to each other for support, but in whispers. There's an apple on everyone's desks, so appropriate for the first day of school. Today's assignment is simply to draw what you see. It'll help you to better understand who you are on your artistic journey. You may begin.
Can you turn off the music?
You don't like it?
I do, but it clashes with the apple.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
Yes?
I only have one color,
Red is all you need for this assignment.
but that's not great for shading.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, just draw the red. Fascinating. Why'd you make the choice to make your apple lopsided?
It has a few bumps here and there, and I just expanded on it. You know, like how Van Gogh would take something realistic and then just exaggerate stuff?
Let's try to master our basic skills before we begin adding our own brand of genius to the paper. Later. The time for genius comes later.
Usually after you're dead. I think that's what happens to geniuses.
Try a plain red apple. Humor the teacher and do the assignment. So, applesauce. Not a whole apple. The assignment was to draw an apple.
I thought I did.
I guess I'll have to give more explicit instructions. Okay, that's it. Next time we'll finish our apples and discuss which work best and why.
Wait up.
You were watching me.
I was watching you draw.
Really watching me.
And how you reacted to the music?
Totally watching me.
It's just...
We're going to be late for algebra.
It's next door.
I can't find my book.
It's right here.
I don't like that new bell.
It's supposed to wake us up. Me. Go Tigers! Go Tigers! Go Tigers! Louder! Yay Tigers! Oh, hi Iris. Didn't see you. Sorry Iris. Really.
It's nothing. Fun. Are you staying after or coming home?
I'm staying here after speech club begins. I'm gonna try that. My mom says that it'd be a great confidence builder. Are you doing anything?
I'm sticking with costumes for drama club. They let me do my own thing. My mom worries if I'm late.
I'll walk with you.
Do you live this way?
Other way.
Are you new?
Not exactly. I've been here, but there's the 6 inches that I grew over the summer that's new. And a great buzz cut.
Tiny Tony!
Henceforth, I shall be known as Tiny Tall Tony. It was easy to get ignored when I was short. Nobody saw me. I have to get used to being seen. Want to talk about it?
It?
Art?
No.
How come we don't like the new buzzer?
It's louder than last year.
It makes me see bright red X's. You?
Yellow blinking lights.
What do you see when you hear sirens?
Yellow and white lightning strikes. You?
Red and orange. What did you see with Mona's music?
My favorite part was when the light blue wave gently broke apart at the shore.
So you broke your apple.
Eavesdropper!
My beta kind of went up when you asked all those questions. I was seeing flower petals and it was kind of hard to fit a boring apple in between them.
What do people say when you tell them what you see?
Tell people? You must be kidding. I was in the 3rd grade when I learned how to tell people. If you're Tiny Tony and you see stuff, it's a double whammy. It's like saying, please tell me Do you tell people?
Not anymore. I used to think everyone saw lights and colors all the time. But no, just me. I'm weird.
How do you do? I'm Weird Tony.
Weird Iris. Nice to meet you officially. Do you think it's some sort of disease?
No. I think it's like some people can play piano by ear, and some people can work on their hands, you know? And we see stuff.
So, you think it's a sort of talent?
Sort of? But I'm still not telling anyone.
Me neither. Why didn't you freak out over the new buzzer?
I practiced tuning out colors. They're still running in the background, but I can focus on other stuff.
I've tried doing that, but I can't. And if I'm being honest, sometimes I enjoy them.
I've needed to control them. And I should go. But maybe we can arrange a drawing day sometime. Not a date.
Definitely not a date.
No. Drawing hour. Yeah, drawing hour. We can put on different music and just be free to draw what we see.
Maybe.
I've never met anyone like me. It's been, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought I heard you come in. How was the first day?
A mixture.
Any problems?
Not really.
Mario's mom called.
And
She said you upset Mario. She said you were making her choose to be friends with you or Jessica, and it made her uncomfortable.
she seemed pretty happy with her choice. By the way, she chose Jessica.
You and Mario have been friends since kindergarten.
Until Jess moved here.
Isn't there room in your circle of friends for everybody?
In my circle, yes. But to have Jessica in your circle means you have to follow all her rules. What to dress, what to join, everything.
And you don't want to.
I want to make my own choices. I want to be Iris.
I understand. I don't see how that's a problem.
Then you've totally forgotten what it's like to be in middle school.
Maybe you spend too much time in your world of stars and colors. Maybe you should reach out and try to understand your friends more. Maybe get interested in their interests.
Do they need to understand me?
Yes, it works in both ways.
Because they don't. I have to get going on my own road. Can you believe it's the first day of school and I already have 3 pages of homework?
I'll leave you to it.
Star Child would make many friends. They would love her forever because she gave them light from the stars. Wouldn't you like starlight in your life?
I never know what you mean about seeing stuff. It's music. You hear it.
You could dress more normal.
Maybe you spend too much time in your world of stars and colors.
Today's lunch is a favorite. Pizza! Have a great day, everyone.
You are wildly creative, but it's still a little busy. We just want some shading. There are too many shadows. See if you can simplify the landscape. Over here is quite good. Do you see the difference?
Yes.
Great, work on it. I don't know what you're doing here. You aren't making any choices.
I did make a choice, and this is what I chose.
I'm not seeing it. It looks as if you just threw everything on a piece of paper to see what would stick. So you have a hard time focusing on just one thing.
Today's lunch is grilled cheese. Have a great day, everyone.
The proportions of your trees are good, but your leaves are still wildly exaggerated. Remember, we're trying to keep your genius at bay and master the basics. Iris, I know you know that leaves are attached to branches and branches are attached to trees. Why don't you just paint the tree and it exists in nature?
It's just that sometimes
I know you see them that way, but I'm asking you to paint them as the way they exist. Can you do that for me?
is your door open?
Yes, Mom!
Because Tony's a boy. You should always have the door open when there's a boy in there.
Got it! Sorry.
I am a boy.
Mom wanted us in the living room, but she won't let me paint in there. Monet doesn't like what I draw. I can't please anyone.
You don't play the game.
What game?
Teachers don't like what they don't know, and abstract drawing confuses them. Take what you see and then turn it into something that the teacher understands. Commandment 11, never confuse the teacher.
I can't do that.
Sure you can. Perfect, put this on.
It's babyish.
It's a symbol of power. It will help you take charge. Paint what you see and then stare and stare at it until you can turn it into something that the teacher can understand. He wants a cat? Turn your zigzags into a cat with a crazy curl tail.
That's cheating.
That's using your imagination, which you have plenty of.
Okay, so what do I turn this into?
Let's see. All of those random lines and circles.
Not random.
Here, if you extend them, a turret. You can make it a castle or a telescope.
If I do this, it looks like Mr. Pointy Star to me.
Who?
Mr. Pointy Star. He's from a story I made up when I was little. There's this super colorful part of Jupiter that I've always loved. It ends with a crescendo like boom, and that's when Mr. Pointy Star would appear. He would take away all the colors and make everything go black. Even today, there are people like Monet who are trying to steal my colors.
He doesn't want your colors. He just has no imagination.
Oh, I know what Monet would say to you. Oh, Tony, such a great idea. Save it for another time. Then he'd turn to me and say, I don't have any idea what this has to do with anything.
Because you don't play the game.
You get away with more!
I'm trying to show you how you can too.
Okay, one who knows everything. What if he says, draw a rabbit?
Well, circles are rabbits, right? Oblongs can be rabbits. Triangles and squares can be rabbits. I think Picasso did that in his cube period. Ornament and stuff. Anyway, let's get back to our trees. We'll try drawing something real, and then you can tell me all about Mr. Pointy Star later.
It's all here. Mr. Pointy Star, the Star Child, stuff I used to do. Until people decided it was babyish.
Can I read it?
Have at it.
Thanks. Now, we're going to ace this course and surprise Monet. The key to this course is to paint what Monet sees, not what we see.
Today's lunch is fish sticks. Have a great day.
Iris! You have to get out of class! Come on, Iris! Can someone help her? She can't hear me!
We went out now in orderly fashion!
Iris, breathe. Breathe again. Now try to put the flashing lights into a corner. Breathe. You can do it. Tune them out. You'll be fine. I'll lead you out.
The homeroom teacher said that she didn't leave the class during a fire drill. Another student had to lead her out. This is dangerous for her and the other student.
We should have her hearing checked.
She said she couldn't see.
We should have her vision tested.
Her art teacher said that she's been having trouble focusing in class. I don't understand. She's never had these problems before.
What's the matter with Iris? She can't focus. She should be tested for ADD, ADHD, dyslexia, dyspraxia, oppositional and defiant disorder, anxiety, depression, Asperger's. Test her! Test her! Test her!
You still have the crown. Wow, it looks awesome.
I added some some sparkles. Can't have too many sparkles. The drama club's using it this winter for Titania.
Who?
The Queen of Fairies in A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Never heard of it.
It's a play by Shakespeare, the guy who wrote Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, that guy. Are you in it?
I'm backstage, as usual. And we have to wear black when we're backstage, which used to be a problem. But I'm thinking, now, black is good. It's the color of...
No!
I was thinking nothing. It's the color of nothing.
So, did they ever figure out what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Come on, everybody knows you've been taken out of class for a gazillion tests.
Just so you know, and you can spread the word, they were all negative.
Don't get puffy. That's what I tell people. I always say, there's nothing wrong with Iris, she's just different.
I'm working on feeling grateful.
We've been friends forever. I really like you, Iris.
You just don't want to be seen with me.
Jess says if I spend a lot of time with you, people will think I'm
Like me.
kind of. But I still like you. And I mean, you're the first one in our group to have a boyfriend, so that counts for something.
Except he's not my boyfriend.
You can tell me. We've all noticed Tony hanging around you.
He's not my boyfriend. If you've been carefully noticing me, you'd obviously know that. I have stuff to do.
Me too. I just wanted to clear up some stuff. You could try, you know. You could just put on some jeans and logo wear and fit in. Stop dressing like the color wheel. It's loud.
I am not loud!
That's what's weird about you. You're quiet and loud at the same time. And by the way, Miss Alessandra, the time for tea parties is over.
You liked that!
Like eons ago.
And playing in the stars?
I used to think it was fun when you told me all the things you were seeing. Like, wow, Iris is crazy with imagination. But now, sometimes I just think you're crazy. I'm trying to be your friend.
Not feeling it. Do you think I'm crazy?
Hey, can I come in? I just want to hang up a couple shirts.
Have at it.
It's lovely to see Marielle again. I thought you two weren't friends anymore.
We're not.
You know, just because you have a boyfriend doesn't mean you have to let all your other friends go.
Tony's not my boyfriend.
It's fine if he is. It's perfectly normal for a girl your age to be interested in boys. And if you ever wanted to have him over for dinner,
He's not my boyfriend!
why is Miss Alessandra naked?
She outgrew her clothes.
Still, she should be wearing something. It's unseemly.
She's a doll. It's not like she has any real private parts.
I'll just put these on her. I remember when we picked out this fabric. You told me exactly how her dress should look.
It's too colorful.
You love color.
I do, but Miss Alessandra doesn't want to stand out anymore. Who knows? Maybe she wants to be popular.
Dinner in 15.
The sound of being popular is like the color red. A very specific red. Not like a tomato, more like a deep rose. People talk to you, but in a good way. But you can't be too flashy, because then people will talk.
The sound of being popular is like the color blue. You know how it is when the skies are blue and you don't have to worry about storms? That's being popular. There are no storms.
The sound of being popular is like the color yellow. All you have to do is be sunny and happy and give people a smile. Then everyone likes you.
The sound of being popular is like the color orange, pumpkin orange. During the day, you're an elegant Cinderella fairy, worthy of going to the lower world. People talk to you. The sound of of being popular is like the color brown. It's a mix of all the colors combined. But you're not showing. You've let it clear. It's so cool. Of course, it doesn't hurt to go viral on social media.
Or keep up to date with the latest dance trends.
Or have the right haircut. Or throw Oreo parties. Listen to boosters. Or not see the stuff that isn't there.
It's the best battle music.
I've always loved the idea of a star story, ever since I was little. Stars are my favorite.
I know! Interstellar Warfare, Star Wars Revisited.
No war! What?
I still haven't gotten used to the new you. I liked it when you were rainbow.
I needed a change.
So you changed the way you dressed?
Yes. Can we continue? Are there really stars that cover up other stars?
Yeah, there's all kinds of weird stars up there. Some try to gobble each other up, some try to outshine each other. It's crazy. I suppose you mean pointy star ones cover up the night sky so that the Earthlings could not see the stars at night. There would be no moon, no Milky Way, just nothing. Everything would be black. The only light would come from him.
And then the people on Earth would be depressed, and Mr. Pointy Star would feel important because he controlled the night sky, and Stella would try to help them.
And then they'd fight.
Stella's not a fighter.
How could you expect to save the universe if she won't fight? We got this great ending where Stella brings back the sky full of color. Maybe there'll be rainbow skies.
I want stars. Little blue lights that twinkle like little bells.
Rainbow stars!
What's up with you and all color all of a sudden? It's not like it's ever been important to you.
Why are you so obsessed with erasing color?
Don't change the subject. If you like color so much, you wear some.
Orange! That was my color. Every day. For years. Even if my brother told me I looked like a clown or a Muppet, still, I wore orange. Until wearing orange gave me purple arms. I got sick of being a punching bag at recess. When I stopped wearing orange, I was ignored. No more bruises. What's your excuse for throwing away your colors?
I'm not. I'm just trying to have it all make sense.
That book you gave me, The Star Child, that's your story in living color. Bring back the colors. Every color that you shed in the last few days. Don't be afraid of yourself.
I am not afraid of myself. Are you afraid of yourself? I've never made concrete choices. I just go with the crayon box and jumble it all up. The colors spurt out every time there's a random noise or music. They spill over, and now I want to control them, like you do.
I don't control them. I learned to keep myself safe. Stop being smacked by my brother and anybody else on the playground having a bad day. They're inside me instead of outside.
I can't do that! It's gotten only worse this year. Sheesh, I thought if anyone would understand, it would be you.
I want to help.
Yeah, that seems to be everyone's job these days. How can we fix Iris? Can we fix Iris? I don't know. Maybe Iris can't be fixed.
I don't want...
Yeah, you do. I'm experimenting. What's wrong with that?
I don't want you to disappear.
You know, you've been doing it for years. You control your colors. Why can't I?
Because they made you happy. I can't say the same.
But they never made you happy.
It's pretty hard to enjoy something that you smack if you talk about it.
They made me an outcast!
You're hiding who you are!
You should know. You've been doing it for years. You're not Tiny Tony anymore. Why not come clear about what you see?
Because...
You're scared.
I'm not scared!
You're as scared as I am. Afraid that something's wrong with us. Afraid that maybe we're sick.
No, I don't think that.
Sickness doesn't care what you think.
It's not sickness, it's just color.
I've Googled. Don't tell me you never have. All these words come up. Hallucinations, delusions, schizophrenia.
That's not us.
How do you know?
We don't take orders from a mysterious voice. We don't live in a world separate from everyone else.
Except we do. We don't join stuff.
You work on shows.
I work on costume pieces. In my room. Alone. What do you do?
I was thrown off the playgrounds. I don't go where I'm not wanted.
See? There's something wrong with us.
It's a gift, an extra sense.
It is not an extra sense. It's one of our senses completely messed up. I play Mars and you see war. You don't imagine war. You see color wars.
So?
We're not getting anywhere. We can choose other music later.
Later.
Once upon a time, there was a star child. No, not a star child. A celestial child. She was created when a comet smashed into a star, which slashed into a moon and gathered cosmic dust. That is how Stella came to be. She was part moon, part star, and part cosmic dust. She didn't belong anywhere. She tried to be part of a constellation, but the star inside her didn't shine brightly enough. She tried to be a moon, but she couldn't stay in orbit. She realized that she would always just be cosmic dust, and that made her sad, because no one wants to be friends with cosmic dust.
Hey, Mr. Rat, get a load of iris with broken trees.
See, look like they got struck by lightning.
Near about the iris lightning bolt. It would never be normal again.
Until you can sketch trees and don't look like they're wobbling, I'd be careful about criticizing others.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
Really? It's what I see. It's what I see. Right, Iris?
Have your eyes checked.
Whoa, that's a little harsh.
I'm just trying to be helpful. And while I would like Iris to be able to paint realistically when it is called for, do not assume that I'm not impressed by her natural gifts, because not all of you have those! I think it's time to move away from the trees and get creative. This next assignment is one of my favorites and one that I think you will really like. It's the collage. We'll start with a silhouette of your head. The silhouette should be filled with things you are made of. Your dreams, your favorite candy bar, whatever screams, this is me. This is what my five senses tell me about myself. Examples of silhouettes are in this bowl. Look at yourself closely in the mirror. Is your nose bumpy? How thin or bushy are your eyebrows? Does your chin jut out? Be very specific. We'll start the outline in pencil so that you can make adjustments along the way. Today's music will be Host's Venus. Iris, you having trouble with the assignment?
She's seeing stuff.
I am. It's just so beautiful. The streamers.
Streamers?
Falling gracefully around me. When the flutes play, I wish you could see their hues. There are these little spirals of yellow that are so bright you can barely see them change. But they do.
Where are these streamers?
Hard to say. In the music? In me? What do you see?
Clouds. Just clouds. And blue.
Let me try to show you. The blues start on top like this. They're a little dark, but then they lighten, almost to an aqua color. I can't get the color right, but you get what I mean. Then, as they float down, they turn into a light green. Then, as they float to the bottom, they're a dark forest green. Then, they sail to the bottom, and that's when new streamers start on the top. It's like watching the blues and greens of the earth. But fractions of Earth floating through time.
Iris, that was something, wasn't it?
Sorry if I made you uncomfortable.
No, it was freeing. And I'm sorry, I shouldn't try to write your story for you.
I don't know my story. I know Aiden's a combination of Legos and dragons. Jessica knows the game of the populars and loves it. And Mario loves to follow the next craze. But what does Iris know? That colors make me happy? Or mean I'm crazy?
You're not crazy. I know this to be as true as anything else.
I was thinking a little bit. After you left, I looked some stuff up, and a lot of confusing words came up. I'll tell you later.
Hey Iris, it's been a while.
Hey Iris, Tony, Aiden. I'm doing a thing on Saturday if you'd like to come.
What things are you doing? I like to know the things ahead of time.
We don't do anything, just some music and fun. It'll be really cool. But I get it if my thing isn't your thing. Just throwing it out there. It's open to everyone in the 8th grade. My mom says I have to invite everyone.
Thanks, but I'm allergic to things.
Suit yourself. Bye.
Going?
I love being invited to places where I'm not wanted. Catch you later.
The noises really get to you, huh?
There's something wrong with me. It's only gotten worse this year. The lights glare more. I've tried doing what you said, but the lights don't listen. They don't move to the side.
Maybe they know you're trying to get rhythm and won't give up without a fight.
Are you saying that I'm at war with myself?
Not touching that subject. Before I go, I have your book. It's really something.
A little something I wrote when I was little.
You're still the star child.
Once upon a time.
And you're letting Pointy Star win.
No, Stella wins!
You're letting him take your colors. I know because I let him take mine. And I should go. But tomorrow. We can Google confusing words tomorrow.
Stop! Go away! Go away! Stop!
Psychiatric conditions can be confused. Someone who sees something in response to an auditory stimulus is not the same as someone who will see something or hear something with no other prompting. Whereas schizophrenia is categorized as a psychiatric disorder, whatever, is neurological. Do we know what that even means?
So, it's not a disease?
No.
Well, I still see it as scary. See, let me pull it up. It says here that people who have this synesthesia thing are more susceptible to schizophrenia.
Stop. Where's your doctorate?
I'm just telling you what it says here from someone who has an actual doctorate. If I'm not crazy now, maybe I'll be crazy later.
Look, here. I Googled tech. What does it say?
It could be eye strain.
From obsessively Googling stuff on the computer, or
a brain tumor.
Exactly. I take a pain reliever when I have a headache. I don't go running to the doctor complaining of a brain tumor.
There's a point.
There's a test for the synesthesia thing. I think we should take it.
I'm trying to imagine myself explaining this to my parents. Yeah! Not seeing it.
No, we go to Monet.
I don't see why.
Did you read the entire article about artists having synesthesia?
I skimmed.
Read it. I bet Monet has heard of it. and I have to go. But tomorrow. And I have to go. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, Monet, we're going to ace this collage project. If I can figure out who I am. Who is Iris?
A rainbow.
Maybe, but I haven't chosen the colors yet.
A star.
An earthling, imperfect and confused.
A girl.
Mixed with stardust and color.
How are you finding the assignment?
Challenging? I don't know who I am.
Nobody does. That's the great unsolved mystery.
I'm stuck between trying to impress the teacher and trying to figure myself out.
What can I do?
It involves Tony.
If this is a girlfriend-boyfriend thing, it's out of my realm.
Tony's not my boyfriend. It's about a test.
I'm listening.
Have you ever heard of synesthesia?
Do you understand what Dr. Walker told you?
It makes sense.
As Yoda would say, it's strong with this one.
Say it again?
Synesthesia?
It sounds like a disease.
It's considered neurodivergent, but it's definitely not a disease. It just means that the brain functions a bit differently. It's sensory. For Iris, sound triggers colors and shapes. The brain experiences one sense, which is then experienced by another. Iris experiences music with both her ears and her eyes.
Hello, I am here.
Yes, sorry, you're definitely here. Synesthesia has many variations, almost 80 of them.
I see letter in different color. Letter A is always red.
I experience words as taste. The word flower tastes like cinnamon.
I experience sound as texture. The sound of rain feels like pebbles in my hand.
Some sounds can be overstimulating.
No kidding. The sound of chewing is painful.
What?
Haven't you noticed I constantly make excuses to leave the dinner table?
I never realized that.
It's not a big deal.
I wish you told me.
Synesthesia can be hereditary. Yours sounds like something called misophonia. Synesthetes can also be excellent at hiding their synesthesia.
Score one for me.
Are all synesthetes artists like Iris? Does that mean Iris has to become an artist? Because they don't earn a good living.
Many synesthetes do become artists, but Iris can be whatever she wants to be. A butcher, a baker, a candlestick maker, an artist, a doctor. Dr. Walker left this business card in case you had any questions. If I could, I'd like a word with Iris. Is this anything terrible? Some people look at it as a gift.
I know, I'm happy. This is how I show happiness.
I'm new. And that first day when you drew the apple,
You called it applesauce.
I did. I thought you were testing me and decided to nip that in the bud. We glossed over synesthesia class and never went into any depth. I'm sorry. How are you finding the assignment?
Challenging? I've been hiding a part of me for so long, I don't know who I am.
Keep searching. We'll discuss strategies to help you succeed.
Hey, can I come in?
Yep.
How are you?
I don't know. Relieved?
I wish you had told me.
I thought I did when I was younger.
Maybe you did. I wish children came with instructions.
I think that maybe we just weren't speaking the same language.
I'll try harder.
Thanks. Me too.
What are you working on?
It's my portfolio for the Collage for Art.
May I?
It's private. For now.
I'll leave you to it.
Mom, I may go to Jess's.
But I thought you didn't.
I said I may. I want to see how it goes if I go as Iris who sees things instead of Iris who hides things.
It's up to you.
I know. Once upon a time, there was a girl made up of stardust and color. We're all made up of stardust, right? Maybe I got an extra dose. Once upon a time, there was a girl made up of stardust and color. One night, she was looking up at the sky when a light came down to her from a star. She shimmied up the starlight. She flew past the planets. Jupiter was so large, she wondered if it felt awkward being so much bigger than the other planets. She flew past Saturn. She wondered if Saturn liked her rings or thought they made her look too flashy. She floated down the Milky Way. Did Ursa Major like being part of the Milky Way? Did the stars wonder if they were too bright? Did the stars wonder anything at all? She slid down to Earth. She saw all of the greens and blues of the Earth. Did the waters wonder why some of them made roaring waterfalls, where others trickled gently downstreams? Did Earth wonder why it was covered in green in some areas and red poppies in others? Did anyone ever wonder anything at all? You may come in.